Hello, buddy. Welcome back. We're doing another episode here. Let's go ahead and end turn. So we're just kind of thinking about our different units, different options. Okay, they are going to attack us in this encamped stance. They think they're going to win. We'll see about that. We are kind of injured here. I think we did need to rush some kind of spears early because these guys are bad, like we talked about near the end of the last episode. It's just these, the righteousness guys. I don't think they're anti-large upon further review, which means that I should have gone for the heavy spears, I think. The righteousness guys, if I hired them, would have been very good for, like melee combat. I think sticking in a melee combat for a long time, but I think just having the better defense and having the anti-large, most importantly, I feel is going to be a lot better. Okay, so a lot of these, we have a lot of tower fire. Like this stuff, defending this. Now this is kind of troll again because I don't know where they're coming from, and I hate this. I've never seen this happen with bandit clans. But for some reason over here this happens. These guys are pretty good, but are they better than the normal heavy spears? Like, it's hard to tell. Like, I just don't know. Like, halberds versus spears, like how much bonus versus large they actually get. I mean, they don't have shields, so presumably they should murder horses. I mean, that's kind of how it works in Warhammer. It's like halberds are the extreme anti-horse, right? Like they do a lot of bonus damage and have a lot of armor piercing, whereas spears generally are pretty good against horses, but usually they're a little more balanced. Like they attack faster in combat. You know, oftentimes they'll have spears, halberds obviously, or they'll have shields. Halberds obviously don't have shields because it's a two-handed weapon. So like it's very clear trade-offs. It's like you want the really hard anti-cav, you go halberds, but you're going to be very weak to missile. It's like with this, that's kind of there, but I'm not really sure that halberds do that much more than spears because spears also do a lot of armor piercing damage. So it's like 29 here, 33 here. These actually do more armor piercing. I guess maybe the trade-off with these dudes is they have heavier armor and better like melee defense. But I wish some of that stuff was spelled out. I wish they just had an anti-large like icon and it would tell you how much. Well, I don't know where they're coming from, so trolling us with this deployment. Looks like from over here. And over here. Alright, everybody move, everybody move. It's so free controlled. Why can't I see them coming up? Like, I'm encamped. Should have taken these guys around. Should have done it faster. Because they're not gonna just, I'm not just gonna throw them into random combat here.
杀呀！为了大业，进攻！见手就绪。哈！敌军士兵正在溃逃。弓箭准备，弓箭，万箭齐发，准备就绪。弓箭准备，发射。 加快速度，准备开战，放箭，弓箭手准备，准备射击，弓箭手听命，敌军仓皇逃窜，已经懦夫，做好准备，万箭齐发。 准备好了，动作快点！鼓起勇气，杀光敌军！敌兵注意，不要留情！在。攻击敌军！时机已至。
Yeah, I guess we're just going into melee, which is not that bad because they're okay in melee, but.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。住！准备开战，跑起来！准备好冲锋了吗？弓箭手注意，箭在弦上，使劲杀！准备就绪，进军！杀！
Flank these from the back. These guys are full ammo. What?
顽强不屈，进攻！敌军仓皇逃窜，已经懦夫，杀呀！时机已至，加快速度，赶快！弓箭手准备，快跑！射击敌军！注意，跑起来！鼓起勇气！
Got him, baby.
射手听命。
They said it was impossible.
胜利就在眼前，做好准备，准备好了，加速前进。速速前进。
Gotta try to kill as many of these guys. I mean, we're not out of the woods yet at all.
注意，赶快
Run him down, kill his team. So we're about to get attacked by several other people as well.
弓箭手听命。
This campaign's starting off pretty spicy. I'll be honest with you. This dude's sitting on like full ammo. What is it, dude? You're gonna get flogged. I will personally beat you myself for not firing any rounds. This guy too. What is wrong with these people? Maybe they had line of sight issues. Well, get some glasses, boy.
在，加快步伐。准备开战，跑步，尽情
Get some
厮
glasses
杀。
there, boy. You're gonna get beat down if you ain't shooting arrows.
鼓起勇气，
I love embracing my redneck
骑
heritage.
兵上马，
All right.
跑起来，赶快，一致。
All right, speed this up. We do have to run them all down though, because a lot of them are gonna get away. Yeah, I mean these encampment fights are for real. Like there are so many towers they have to go through. Like this is tougher than most sieges, honestly. Like trying to get through 3 towers. And like my space on the other end is wide open. I can set my archers up anywhere and move around freely, and like get out with my horses and go flank. Like I would prefer just having the encampment, honestly, to most town defenses, unless it's like a city with walls. But like most small town defenses, I'd rather have an encamped stance. I'm thinking if this is how it goes down, if you're just constantly just getting attacked, that like the Haiti guy with the replenishment. I mean, I know replenishment's really strong, but like with the being able to get the Zuxa or whatever swords early, for just like the ultimate like stonewall, like they're not getting through that. They're not getting to the towers. might be worth. Whoa, bro, fight. Where'd they go? Oh, is that the edge of the map? Damn it. Okay, so most of them got away. This feels bad. Is he still killing? No, they got away. Alright. We'll take it. Heroic victory. This dude's still legit, though. Like, he gets a lot of gold, and he has extra campaign movement range, which is pretty important. Okay, how did those... They did pretty well for their cost. They did pretty well.
我等信念如一，这便是上天的恩赐。
I think we're just never able to hire these guys. Maybe you just can't ever employ people because they're a different style of unit. They aren't this blended hero like you get with all the yellow turbans, so maybe you just never
放他们回家去吧。他们受的苦也够多了。
This dude's probably gonna hit my town up. Well, he's not. Okay.
外交的头等大事，便是搞清楚要与谁打交道。每位诸侯的外交手段各不相同，有人非常善于交涉，有人手艺堪信，也有人背信弃义。
I gain a faction as an ancillary? What? Gong do. Chance to gain ancillary faction. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what. I am Gong do.
为天下苍生。
What? I get a chance to gain some kind of faction thing? Okay, we got a couple more like officers, I guess. Veteran that's a writer, huh? I like that it's like this is a whole squad of like humanities units, sort of. Where's traits? Aesthetic. Ascetic, competitive, unobservant. This dude leveled up. It's gonna be one of my archer bros, I guess. What is this? Okay, we probably want this. Research rate's pretty good. Okay, well then we can sell these artisan and yeah, just sell the artisan, I guess. Oh, we can get a coalition? What? Huh. Can I do a coalition with this guy also?
欢迎，请坐。
Oh, because I moved up a level. I think, is that right? Because I'm leveled... Wait, heal. What is balanced? Oh, okay. So because I'm up a little bit, it allows me to do some other stuff. So what do we have? Assignment slots 2, armies 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna afford that. No desire for higher office. Okay, healed. What does this give? Army slots, replenishment, diplomacy. We can't do spies or anything. 8% replenishment. Okay. Captain retinues. Okay, I haven't done a coalition because I've done the just what's her name, Bandit Queen.
不行，坚持不懈，
Can we?
不可能这样做。
We get reinforcements from this town. Let me see here. I could have sworn I was defending that town, but I guess it was this one over here.
这样行不通。不，
This dude's rolling up with more stuff.
根壮而后，枝叶繁茂。
Alright, we're gonna replace that guy with another man of forest or whatever. Oh, we don't. Wait, how do we not have any movement? Oh, because we're in a camp stance.
稍事休息。
Normal stance. Okay. We could go inside the town. That would give us some extra defenses. I'm not sure if the garrison will come out and support us. I think it will. I would rather be encamped though, if we can.
力求上
Encampment
进，
takes.
功名震天。
We could go into ambush stance and maybe they wouldn't see us and try to
土
attack.
地无人，好比人之无魂。
How many horses? I have 1, 2, 2 horses, 3 horses, plus their cav, or plus their
定
officers.
筹壮志，
Yeah, I think we need to be inside a town or encamped.
Okay, 汇报一下，我不在
Okay,
的
it
时
does
候
give
都
us
发
a
生了
little
些
bit
什么？
more military supplies from being inside town. All right, let's get rid of this dude. Expand unit. Yes. And then recruit. Guess we might go for one more of these. These dudes are pretty important. These are rank 5. I guess we'll hold on to those because they're such a high rank.
回家的感觉真不错。
Now we could try to replace these. But the problem is they're probably going to attack me next turn. I would guess they would try to hit me
我
while
已
I'm
归来，百姓是否安好
This？ dude's probably going to take our mine over here. I would guess. Venture to guess he's going to go for the mine.
不行，
All right. I don't know if we want to do a coalition. We can't really like do anything with these guys other than maybe we're not going to get trade agreements or anything with them. I don't remember what coalitions allow for. Okay, they don't want to do it. I'm not paying a lot of money for it. Okay, they'll pay a lot for that, dude. Take it.
足下可谓心怀大志。
I think that's all I can sell. I don't think I have any food. Any food right now. Okay. Working our reforms. 5 turns. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, so we'll go ahead and fight this. And then if we win this, then we'll probably have a lot of casualties, and we can just hire up some of our new units.
只要觅
Yeah,
得
I'm
良
thinking
机
the，Haiti,
我等可获
even
无
though
上荣光。
I think he's a pretty bad fighter.
尔等言行高尚，亦当匡扶正道。
His ability to get those swords. They're
让
kind
我
of
们如烈
expensive,
日
but
般
are
狂
very
热
good.
吧！
I think they look pretty good.
来吧，
His
吾
ability to
友
get，those swords
吾等
and
当凯歌
to
而还。
like just give faction wide 10% replenishment is pretty massive. So maybe that's better, because I mean they are coming at you, like they're coming at me harder than they were coming at the Bandit Queen. Oh, nice, perfect. Well, actually, there aren't as many towers here as there are if you're in camp. So usually you would get 3 towers, so we're only getting like a couple. But still, it's all right. Okay.
做好准备，
And they're all... No, they are splitting up a little bit.
射手准备，
And there's all kinds of random crap in the middle of the town. It's
鼓
annoying.
起勇气，坚守就绪。
Positioning the soldiers.
弓箭手注意，弓箭准备，射手在此，骑兵注意，骑兵听令，请下命令，
Put some of these dudes up front.
勇士在此，时机已至，骑兵听命，准备好冲锋了吗？准备开战，弓箭准备。 弓箭，箭在弦上。弓箭手准备，准备就绪。弓箭手听命。注意，
Just confusing the hell out of myself. Okay, so who? All right,
顽
just
强
all of
不
these are
屈
group 2.
在。
Who's left? We should have more archers in there.
射手听命，箭在弦上。射
The
手
main
准
thing
备
is that I have the，
射
archers
手
on
在
lock
此。
for sure. Any extra archers
弓箭手
so
听命
that I can
弓
quickly
箭手
switch
准备
targets. I need to.
弓箭手注意，
Wait, where's the?
准备好了。弓箭，弓箭准备，
Accidentally clicked the wrong.
顽强不屈。
Two.
弓箭准备，
All right.
做好准
We
备
got 3. We got
准备就绪。
2. We
停
got
住。
these dudes.
注意，起手就绪，骑兵
We
在
got
此，
all of these right here.
准备好了，
And
鼓起勇气，时机已至，在，准备开战，顽强不屈，民兵听令，剑士听命，民兵听令，做好准备。剑出鞘，骑兵听命，民兵听令，骑兵在此。
2 archers over here. 3, 1, 2, 3 archers over here. How many archers do I have over here? 1, 2 archers. Okay, so it's similar. A couple of horses. Okay, so these guys can run out and go either way, depending on what we see.
射手听
Okay.
命，挺住，跑步，速速前进，骑兵就绪，
Spear
准备
can
好了。
be somewhere.
加
Here,
快
I
步
guess.
伐，抓紧， 见手就绪，给我射！射手准备，瞄准，给我射击！
I want to try to go aim for the G here. That can clean up the archers.
准备开战！
Yeah, let's go for this weaker side. Just overload
快
this
速前进！
side. Make sure we kill all of them.
加快速度！
We're just gonna try to weaken their spears here.
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！
快！农民步兵在此，
Looks like these guys
赶
are
快
trying to go over here.
跑起来！箭在弦上，看箭齐发！
He does not have missile block and has really low armor, so I think we can focus him out. Hopefully.
时机已至，跑起来！若翻敌军，在
哈！敌军士兵正在溃逃。
做好准备，杀！注意，准备就绪，加快速度，动作快点，鼓起勇气，准备好了，诛灭敌军。弓箭手准备进攻，弓箭手听命，准备开战，做好准备，挺住，冲
What are you guys
啊
doing?！
顽强不屈，在，快快快！弓箭准备，弓箭准备，快点，赶快，杀！听命，尽情厮杀！
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！
弓箭手注意，跑步，
Burn down a couple of these towers. That could be a problem over there. Alright, we got this under control.
速速前进，
So we should be able to start rotating back over here.
注意，杀光敌军，射手在此。赶快赶快，射手听命，时机已至，行军，做好准备，
I'll tell you what,
赶
let's
快
send，this dude over here.
长剑在手，骑兵准备，快速前进，
我军士兵正在四散而逃。
速速前进，
We have to
跑
run
起
all the
来
way，around. That's annoying. Okay, all these
鼓起
dudes
勇
are
气，
pretty much done.
不要留情，
Let's get them out of there.
骑兵听命，准备开战，加速前进。
These dudes have a lot of ammo left. That's just... They can see it. That's fine, but these guys
加
need
快
to
脚
get
步，
out. So we can fire on these.
等候军令，发射，准备就绪，
Don't want to bring him in just yet.
时机已至，跑起来，赶快赶快！
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！
顽强不屈，骑兵上
So
马
all，these dudes.
速速前进，加快
Over
脚步，
here.
见手就绪，
Keep firing, keep firing.
长剑，鼓起勇气，射击敌军，好，准备好了，弓箭手准备，快快快，加快速度，剑士准备，杀呀！
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！
快点，加快步伐，
Yeah, those men of the forest are great early.
做好准备，加
I'm
速
gonna fire
前
into my own
进，
units,
快
so
跑！
we'll chill for a
听我号
second.
令，来，挺住，
Get the horses in here.
马军准备，时机已至，挺住，赶快，准备作战，片甲
Get
不
one
留
of these，horses here.
抓紧，
Good job.
给我杀，加快步伐，注意，鼓起勇气，动作快点，做好准备，准备好了，听令，杀光敌军，准备开战，听我指挥，不要留情，在，加快速度，弓箭准备，杀呀，赶快，
Yeah, pretty good defense.
顽强不屈，片甲不留。
Men of the forest, baby.
弓箭手注意，行军，
All about it.
跑步，
Look at those kills. Actually, those are the peasant archers. Actually, killed way more than the men of the forest, which is kind of weird. But it might have just been their position. These guys, I mean, they're kind of designed just to hold the line. They're never going to have as many kills as the archers. The archers are OP in this game, but Moon Forest are still putting out some pretty good numbers. These things are like 40 gold, and they're getting like 100 kills. Like they're so cost efficient, it's ridiculous. I still think, just like I, was talking about in the episodes that I recorded for the Bandit Queen, you just spam basically 2 battalions of archers and 1 battalion of spears, and that's like the ultimate setup. Yeah, there is some counterplay to it. Maybe if like the enemy unit just has like all shields, like heavily shielded, infantry, maybe they can beat it. But you get so much ammo with some of the high tier archers with all their upgrades and everything. Because there's no artillery to counter them. I mean, you can get like some trebuchets, and those are okay, but like in Warhammer, for example, if someone tries to spam all archers on you like that, you have so many more options, most notably artillery. A lot of factions, you can get artillery to help handle that, or you can get some cavalry that's not complete garbage to go deal with it. The problem is, like, this skirmisher cav is too expensive. Like, the skirmisher cav, like the really light, cheap, like tier 1 skirmisher cav, should be on par with the archers. Like, there should be some kind of skirmisher cav that's under 100 gold. They can get in there and clean them up, but all the cavalry is really expensive. And it's good versus swords, but it's just like the cost benefit is heavily in favor of archers. And then you get spears because the best counter to archers are the cavalry, and spears murder cavalry. So I've got 2 heroic victories back to back, mostly because I have way more archers than they do. Also, just tactically, like the kinds of fights that go on, because like it feels like almost every fight you have an option of having some kind of like walls involved, whether it's the small towns, the large towns, the encampment, battlefield. Like, it feels like you can always get walls one way or another in most of the fights. Or, like, get towers with tight choke points. And that means that archers are going to be the best, because even if you have a lot of artillery, or have a lot of, infantry, then they can't all get into the town because the choke points are so tight. And, like, those kinds of scenarios also really mitigate horses a lot, because horses, it's the same deal. They have terrible choke points. Oh, they put him in here? They put the dong in on me? They trying to dong me? Oh, what do I get for killing the Emperor? That's what's about to happen. Guess we're gonna find out. Is he even like a good fighter? I didn't even look at him. No, he's a joke. He just looks like a villain. Like he's a freaking goofy looking dude. I mean, he's got a huge charge bonus, I guess, but his like armor piercing damage is a joke. Okay. So he just killed him. I mean, I don't know if he comes back or not eventually. Current negotiation slot. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, who I'm currently negotiating with. I mean, he's actually... Well, it says it's positive. but he says he'll never do it. So that's kind of weird that it says that it's net positive. Positive factors. We obliterated him. Okay. I mean, hell, we could just go for the faction capital. I'm not sure what we get for that. It's a tier 5 town, though. I don't know if we're ready for that one. We've got some adversaries rolling up on us over here. How strong is their army? They're about even with me right now. Wang Shao, pretty strong. Okay, release generals of enemies. They don't like that very much, but maybe I should just be slaughtering them. I guess I don't really need the money, but I wonder if I should go for the capital. I don't think so. I think the game plan is still, like, get this secure area first, because if I go for the capital, I'm just going to get surrounded by enemies, as is happening right now. Okay, let's just roll back up over to here. We stepped into some woods to chase him. Okay, and now we can hire... I think we're going to need to replenish for a few turns. Okay, so that dude should come back. How long do we have on our... 4 turns on this for the extra replenishment. Okay. I like having 1 horse. We can get that guy back. That's fine. These archers are actually hanging in there. Guess we can hold on to them. I can't believe they only cost 40. They do that much damage. Kind of want heavier spears. I mean, these guys are good, like, anti-large, I guess. Maybe we can just use these and use these to take out their... These are pretty cheap, but I could go more expensive with my army right now. Alright, let's get rid of this. Confirm. Wait. I thought I got the reforms. This dude. Who are these? These are the Militia of Virtue, 145. Can we only recruit these for these guys? Who are these? Healers? Can I only recruit these units for healers? I thought everybody could recruit them. Is that what the deal is?
主公尽管吩咐。
Or am I just blind? Okay. So I can hire these guys for everybody. Or maybe it's because this guy is a veteran. So veterans can hire these. All of my dudes are veterans. Okay, so there was no point in getting that stuff then. Okay, that's interesting. I thought that everyone would be able to hire these units. But it looks like this is for veterans. Does it say this is for... Doesn't have the colors on it, but you can kind of guess by what the specialty is. This might be for healers. This is for something else. Scholars. Okay, so that one's for scholars. This one's for healers. This one's for veterans. Okay, so only veterans can hire units from this tree, and this is only for healers, and this is only for scholars. Okay, well, good to know, good to know. Alright, well, I mean, it's not a huge deal. We can just hire more of these dudes, I think. That's going to make our army pretty expensive, but we are rich right now.
山外有山，活的当更进一步。
We don't want to go too hard just in case we get attacked over the next couple of turns, but... Okay, that will give us some definite defense. And these guys can still tear up some offense. They just don't have shields. I guess the other ones don't either. The heavy spears don't either, but... Okay. So they do want you to diversify a little bit. We could switch these out for these dudes. These guys have put up the numbers, but they're not as strong. Let's just switch these out for now, just in case I get attacked. We might be able to... I don't want to wait, though. Let's just... Now, why can this guy hire horses, but others can't? They're all veterans. I'm so confused on who can hire what, because this dude, I couldn't hire a horse, right?
大人亲临，士气大振。大义将临，莫敢不从。
All right, that should be good. Did we get some ancillaries? We did get some ancillaries. Heirloom spear, heirloom spear. Okay, let me see what we got here. Oops.
折而不摧。
9-9. 37 damage, 36 damage. I mean, it looks good to me. 24 attack rate. 9 resolve is good, but yeah, let's hit him up. Who's our second biggest person? This guy.
荣幸之至。
That should, in theory, make him good against other cav too. Now that's 40 damage versus 37, but this has a higher attack rate and it gives you some more stuff. So that's pretty legit. Okay, I've already got our horse. This dude. All right, he's already equipped. I've already got all that. Okay. All right, looks good. Let me just see if anybody else will.
足下别来无恙。
Make regular payments, request food, can't offer food. Okay, we could actually sell these if we wanted to. Two-handed mace. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, definitely. Get that out of there.
此君子之义也。
No, not him. Wait. Where's my other yellow turban boy? Oh yeah, him.
刀剑虽利，头脑也不遑多让。此君子之义也。
Okay. All right, so now we're getting our big kid army here. Bigger kid army.
先不打了，暂时不打。
No.
我赏你的，安敢无礼！
So those halberd infantry that I have are pretty legit. Yeah, we
任
killed him.
凭熊
Do
熊
we get a
烈
cool
火
bonus? I
灼
mean,
天
we，literally just killed the emperor a second ago.
亦会有熄灭殆
They
尽之
foolishly
时，
put him in combat.
气
like,
绝
right after I
而
killed their other
火息
lords.。
余下的不过是碧波作响而已。贼臣已死， 于禁之中，
Show me standing over him, like with my spear just like
又
right
有
in his
多
face.
少人蠢
He just
蠢
looks
欲
like the
动？
kind of guy that's just sleazy. Like, who would ever let that guy close to you? Like, that dude's looking at your daughter at the club. You're gonna have to come up and say something to him, you know? Like, character killed. I killed him. Don't use passive voice there. I killed him. I should get something cool. I don't know. That's disappointing. Because I was like, man, what if you were a faction and you rushed and you like killed the Emperor, you know? What would you get? Ooh. Actually, I mean, that is an intriguing proposition. If I control the Emperor, so if I get control of this town, I guess, then I get to vassalize Han. That is actually a compelling proposition to come over there and try to take them, especially because I just massacred their army. That would actually be kind of spicy if I was able to do that. I mean, these guys are gonna be legit. Like, they can probably hang with almost anything in hand-to-hand that I'm gonna be fighting over there. And like, these archers are pretty good. Like, we might be able to beat them. I just wiped out like all of their generals. We can't move this turn. We got to muster, but it's definitely worth considering. Okay, so note to self. If I was going to hire anything, I would want to hire like these guys. But if I'm getting these, I might as well just hire these. You know, like these have a shield, but I'm pretty sure that the halberds are just better. It's at 31 defense, 45. So 31, 45 versus these guys are 34, 45. So I guess it's similar defense. These do 23 offense. Was 23 non-piercing. I mean, we've looked at this before, I'm pretty sure. 20 attack. These are similar. I mean, honestly, they're similar in firepower to these. But those have a shield. And the shields are so strong in this game because they protect you from missiles, which are OP, but then they also give you extra like melee dodge and extra armor. So shields are really, really good. So I guess in general, spears with shields are probably going to be better than halberds. Maybe halberds have a longer range though. I don't know. It doesn't disclose that. In Warhammer, then sometimes halberds have a range of 2, which means the backline can attack also. So maybe that's the case. But either way. Okay. I'm probably going to lose my little town up there. Whoa, did I just move?
双方损失惨重，死伤众多，该收手了。
Peace deal, Dong, man. Reject.
如你所愿。
Crap, did my unit just move? It's gonna be bad. Did I accidentally click last time for him to move and he just moved at the end of turn this time? I think I did. Plus 15 morale, collect donations, good harvest, food, beloved lord. Plus 10 public order. I think morale. Crap, yeah, I moved on accident. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go down here anyways. I guess, yeah, we're gonna be offensive now.
正在行军。
I kind of want to go for this Emperor if they don't have it protected. Like, yeah, these dudes are probably going to take this territory over here. Most likely. It's Copper Mine. I mean, it's got a decent little garrison. Like, it might be tough for this guy to take that with that army. He's taking attrition. I don't know what this dude's doing.
为天下苍生。
We could, in theory, have assignments, but we don't have a main town right now. Okay, so this could be folly to try to go for this, but seems like it'd be really cool if I could get it. Just bum rush the Emperor. That makes me want to do something like a like the most overpowered faction, I think, is Lao Shao or whatever. You got his name, the guy who gets 50% upkeep reduction off of little side generals you can get. We're pretty healed up.
坚持不懈。出发！不可能这样做。
Says he's about even with me. What's garrison look like? Pretty weak garrison.
折而不摧。不。
Have that many archers. He's got some. His horses are going to be pretty worthless. These are troublesome. God, why are spears so strong in this game? Someone's trying to argue with me in the comments. They're like, oh, the spears aren't as good as axes. Look at these axes. They do, like, extra armor piercing and they attack faster. It's like, yeah, but the thing is they die, like, instantly. Because they don't have, you know, a lot of them. Now, yes, axes can be good. Like, they're budgeted towards their charge. If you get flanking charges off, like I said in the video, if you get charges off, yes, they're good. But they have very low melee defense usually, and a lot of them have low armor. Same thing with swords. You know, swords historically have crushed spears in past games. They don't do that here because, look, they do like no armor piercing damage at all. So if you're facing anything with armor, swords are going to do no damage. Yes, they attack faster. Yes, they have a good charge bonus, but they do have pretty good defenses, but they have no damage. Whereas the spears, like these G infantry here, you know, they have 23 pierce and 23 base damage. They do way more damage than the swords. They have a lower charge bonus. That's the thing. These swords actually do have higher defense because they have a shield versus these G. But in general, the spears are just going to be stronger. I mean, if we compare them to these, right? Like shielded. Now these are light versus medium, so it's not exactly apples to apples here. But still, like, you can kind of get the picture, I think, whereas it's like spears do way too much armor-piercing damage against melee. I understand they're doing that much against cav, but they're just way too strong. Like, they, you know, they're going to have similar defense, I guess. Axes are usually going to have way less defense, but I just think that they're over-budgeting charge bonus on infantry, because a lot of times infantry just get caught up sitting around goofing off. Okay, I'm just going to go down here. I don't really care if they take these mines. I have so much extra money. I just want to beeline for their, and just try to see if I can get their capital. So we'll see how this fight goes. It's going to be tough. These things are mustering a little bit. So this might be a bad idea, but... What we can do, actually, is try to starve them out. They will take attrition if we do that, and it will force them to come out onto the field so they don't get their towers. And we should have pretty good supplies. On the other hand, I could fight a night fight, which would lower their morale a lot, but I think I'm more interested in causing attrition. And just forcing them to come out. So yeah, I mean, you know, there might be some corner cases where very elite swords will beat spears, right? Like the Zhuo or whatever they're called. I'm going to butcher the names, but those like tier 3 or tier 4 units I can get. Okay, we just finished that. So we get the replenishment muster. Perfect. We could get crossbows, but once again, I think Men of the Forest are probably just better most of the time. 8 satisfaction for veterans would actually be quite good. Reduces mustering time. That would be handy if we put a veteran on assignment there. And since all of our generals are veterans, like, that's pretty good. I don't really care about those horses. Income from looting and post-battle is really nice. I think because I'm gonna want to hire some more stuff here soon still, like that this could potentially be good. Rally for sympathizers and satisfaction. Yeah, let's go with that. Having some decent horses would be alright, but... Wait, that's satisfaction for veterans? Oh no, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, here. I think that's what we want. What does this do? Healers. Greatly increases replenishment. That's pretty good. If we put a healer on assignment. Do we have healers we could assign? Yeah, she might leave the faction pretty soon. It's probably better just to get these guys happy so they don't randomly leave. High replenishment is good, but mustering time would be helpful too. I think we'll just go for that one that we have right now.
杀呀！
不行，
Okay, they didn't come out. I mean, they're going to take more attrition. How many turns until I take the...
杀呀！
I pressed in turn, right? Or did I not press in turn? Four turns until surrender.
为天下黎民。
I maybe didn't press in turn, I'm not sure, because I'm almost positive they'll sally out on me, right? Yeah, we were just thinking about a reform. Okay. Maybe I did. Maybe they're just waiting, trying to wait me out so that they could get more stuff in their main capital. Where's this? Oh, Yellow Turban Rebellion. Okay, nice. We have a lot of supplies. I mean, we're burning through some cash, and these guys are just chilling. They aren't even, like, attacking my stuff. I need to try to stay healthy for this fight over here. Minus 10% corruption later on will be good for, like, money.
Money.
秋日将近，新生幼时。
I mean, I guess we just keep waiting them out. Like, they're taking more and more damage. How's the auto-resolve looking? Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, we'll just keep starving them out. Usually I don't like waiting on sieges that long, but I think it's probably the best choice right now. Because we don't have that much else going on. We're not burning money. And we need to stay healthy for the Dong. That is giving him time to potentially muster up another army down there. So that's the one kind of negative here. Okay. Sure. Okay, she left. Population, sure. close victory. I mean, they are super low on stuff. I think I could take them now. I mean, they're at like very, very low percentages here. I'm just gonna fight them manually, and I think we should be able to beat them. These can shoot fire arrows, right? I'm trying to remember. Someone can. Yeah, these can. So these can shoot fire arrows, which means I can roast their towers. All right, let's just start that one.
Oh,
dang, we're already at an hour.
全力以赴。
I keep going over time. I'll show you this last fight here. This is actually getting kind of spicy. It's getting interesting. I'm curious about taking out the Dong now, if we can get him.
一切王自尊大，我却早已枕
These
戈
are
待
two
旦。
blues. Like, they aren't going to be able to fight. From sieging them, they may, like, the towers may actually already be damaged. It doesn't tell you if towers or walls are damaged, or at least I haven't seen it. Yeah, okay, so their tower's already broken right here, so we should just be able to roll up.
射手听命，弓箭准备，射手在此。时机已至，挺住！弓箭手听命，骑兵注意，请下命令。做好准备，民兵听令，骑兵听令，剑士准备，注意，长矛在手，准备开战，准备开战。 在，准备就绪，准备好了，骑兵在此，剑兵就位，弓箭准备，弓箭手注意。
Now, these men of the forest don't have shields, so that is worth considering. They do have some armor, but they don't have shields. So against like super elite archers, they probably would not be that good. But against like just normal stuff you're fighting early on, the fact that they are like respectable in combat, and that they have really good ammo and fire really quickly, just like they're normal archers that can actually fight a little bit, makes them really strong. So I should, like I said, when I initially hired, I should have just spammed those like as hard as possible, and then just gotten a bunch of these Guardians of the Land.
准备开战。弓箭。炮，箭在弦上。给我射击！射手听命，射击！弓箭。若班敌军。来，胜利近在咫尺。
Total War Archers. Watch them obliterate everybody. I mean, they're pretty good in almost every Total War. Archers are almost always good. You know, having ranged attacks, they're good. It just feels like they are very over the top in this game. Just because there's no artillery. Like I said before. It's kind of like that in Attila as well. Like crossbowmen are very good, but like I feel like there are better force answers that are cost efficient. That can maybe answer them. I feel like you could get some skirmisher cab in that game that were.
赶快，做好准备，瞄准。若班敌军，万箭齐发，挺住，万箭齐发，弓箭手注意，跑步，万箭齐发，准备作战。 骑兵听令，跑起来，快速前进。准备好了，国军士兵正在四散而逃。弓箭手听命，
Some hits.
给我射击。
They do have some crossbowmen over there, kind of
箭在弦上，
setting their sights on us. Gotta make sure we knock those out.
顽强不屈，加快速度。骑兵准备，注意，万箭齐发。
Crossbows do have really long range in this game. They fire, like they're pretty strong. I used them a lot in me.
骑
Like
兵
I'm
听
getting
命，
Irish here. or
此
something.
部队史诗以悉数用尽。
Wish
弓箭，
Irish people. Are.
杀！弓箭手听命，准备，为了大业。 备就绪，
Way right here.
给我射！敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈！杀呀！时机已至，速速前进，快点！加快步伐，瞄准！射手听命，杀！顽强不屈，杀！挺住，进攻！弓箭准备。
Getting outranged a little bit.
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！骑兵听命，扑灭敌军！做好准备！弓箭准备！
I think they're pretty much all done. Got all their
弓箭手注意，片甲不留！敌兵在此，尽情厮杀！弓箭手准备！
There were not many pieces of artillery and Attila either, but like I said, I felt like the Cav
骑兵听命，
could keep up a
此部
little
队
bit
使
better,
师以
and
悉数
definitely
用
the
尽，
swords could
不要
crush
留情
spears a little
准
bit.
备好了，
But
冲啊！快跑！鼓起勇气！
I mean, Warhammer has the best, hands down, like melee with different tactical choices, relative balance of units. There are some that are imbalanced, but
骑兵注意！
usually there's an answer, and each faction obviously is going to feel different. I mean, that's something that
骑兵准备！箭手
something
就
like
绪！
this that's set around a very specific culture in a specific time just can't do, and I understand.
射
That.
手
That's
准
very
备！射手在此！
Minute of Forest actually do cost more. Those are a little bit
敌军四散而逃，
reasonable in
到
terms
底是无胆鼠辈！
of like these very early like, peasant archers.
弓箭准备！
But the Minute of the Forest are also like as good as a lot of like axe infantry or like
时
at
机已至
least，
动作快点！
in the conversation. Okay, let's go ahead and end it. I don't want to take extra damage from their towers. But it is kind of fun. I mean, I do want to see what happens as we go through. There are some cool units I'm looking forward to getting kind of at the end as we progress here. I am curious to see what happens if I can get the capital early on.
下之于地，上参于天。
This was occupying. We do get some extra military supplies.
吾等大义，必将降临此城。
So it does. They do have a salary of 100 when you promote, but then they're almost always this like very bottom rank
汇报一下，
follower,
我不在的时候都发
so
生了
they
些
don't
什
have
么？
any sort of salary. Now this guy's ranking up a little bit, so he has some more salary, extra starting rank, extra experience. Okay, who leveled
大
up? This
人
dude.
亲临，士气大振。
Unit morale is legit, so he's my spear guy. %10 armor piercing. Range damage and armor piercing damage. Why was I making him my spear guy? He's got this. 10% melee and replenishment. And you get morale. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Okay, and he can get that for melee armor piercing. Okay, fair enough. Let's work our way towards this then. Surplus markets. Okay. I mean, we are playing factions too, like Yellow Turbans and Bandit Queen and things like that that just don't do a lot of diplomacy. Can we see this yet? Yeah, they don't have that much. I think we might be able to take this capital. Now, it is rank 6 now, but we can probably siege it out. Now, we're losing a little bit of money, but not a ton.
此为苍生黎民之
Place
天下，
damage, how much?
非暴虐诸侯之天下。
It'll probably replace itself. I think that's fine. We don't need to sell our stuff. I guess we can just hold on to our ancillaries for now. Anything we want to hire here. I think we'll keep what we have.
不能如此相持下去了。贪得无厌，真是可恶。
Greed is repellent. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Oh, crap. We're already at... Dang it. I forgot we were out of time. Okay. All right. Well, stay tuned for next episode. I want to see if we get this capital, but it's already at 112, so I don't mean to, you know, cliffhanger you here, but I don't want to go longer than an hour 12. That'll scare off a lot of new viewers. But I do think it'll be very spicy if we can take the capital and then start vassalize Han. And then start annexing Han. I think that would be pretty sweet. Because there's a lot of Han still around here. So that'll be cool, and then I'll control the capital. That'll be fun. I didn't intend on doing that. I thought it was almost impossible to take them out. But we've had several heroic victories, and we've knocked out most of their armies. I mean, yeah, they have nothing, pretty much. So we'll get at that next episode, but thank you very much for tuning in. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoy this, please be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any content you'd like for me to create. With Warhammer, I do $30 for minimum 15 episodes, maybe a little bit more if it's a spicy campaign. I can do the same thing for Three Kingdoms. If you have a certain faction that you want to see me try to play through, you know, I'll offer the same deal to that. And check out the rest of the content as well. Like I said, I do have a Three Kingdoms review. That was mostly off of my experience with the Bandit Queen. I am liking the Yellow Turbans a little bit more so far, even though it's pretty early on. And then we also stream every night starting around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We mostly do League on stream, but I'm happy to talk about Three Kingdoms or Warhammer or just anything else you want to talk about. Stop by. We have a friendly community. It's very chill. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. See you next time.